For a very long period in my life, I used to think and believe in this grinding mentality, working hard, pushing myself through things that I didn't want to do, trying to obtain or to trying to achieve a certain goal that now looking back at it doesn't even align with me. Things that I actually don't even really want to have or really want to achieve. And I used to think that this was a very bad thing to quit something. I just couldn't quit something because I thought if I quitted something, I lost or I was a loser. But recently, the last couple of weeks, the last couple of months, my perspective changed, took a 180-degree turn. And I've been seeing things fully differently now, because now I think that there is no reason for me to try and push myself to do something that just doesn't align with me, that just doesn't come to me naturally. And I now even think that it is stupid for me to try and push myself to do these certain things, to do those things that just don't come naturally to me, that I don't enjoy doing, that I don't like doing, because it is very difficult for me to achieve, to obtain a certain level in something that I just don't like to do, or maybe something that I hate to do. So for example, if you don't like to go to the gym and it just doesn't come naturally to you, you don't like lifting weights, it is an absolute fight with yourself, and it takes you a lot of effort and a lot of energy to drag yourself to the gym every day. There is no reason for you to go to the gym every day. I now think and I now believe that it is much better to put that time and energy into trying to find something that does align with you, that does come naturally to you, that you do like or that you do enjoy to do. That is a way better thing for you to put your time and energy in, and for me. And also, for the people who feel like it does come naturally to them, something, doesn't matter what it is, I can never be as good as these people. I will never be as good in that certain thing. I will never be as good in, I don't know, let's say weightlifting, as the people for whom it comes naturally, who enjoy doing it, who love to do it, who would go stand up out of bed, come out of bed at 3 o'clock in the morning to go to the gym and lift weights because they love doing it. They don't have to drag themselves there every day. They can go in there 7 days a week without having to push themselves, without having to try and drag themselves to the gym. So these people will always be miles and miles ahead of me. And natural things, if you can find something that does come naturally to you, that you do enjoy doing, that you do like doing, there will also be a lot of hard moments, or there will also be obstacles, and you will have objections, and things will not always go your way. But when you do something that you enjoy doing, when there is something that you love to do, these obstacles are maybe even fun to conquer. They are not as hard as when you firstly have to drag and fight yourself to do it, and then have to face these obstacles. So obstacles will always be there. I'm not here saying to myself that if I find something that I enjoy doing, that it isn't hard to do, but it is a different kind of hard, and I like the challenge. So if I can find something that comes naturally to me, everything just goes a lot simpler. Everything just flows a lot smoother. And if you cannot find things that you like to do, if you don't know what comes naturally to you, what I did and what I'm trying to do every day is to just go out and try to do as much as possible. I see something on YouTube, I see something on Twitter, I just go out and try to implement things, but not in a practical way, not only in a theoretical way, not only reading something about it or only looking at videos. I try to implement something. Maybe I do it for a couple of hours. And the rule I have with myself is that if I enjoy it, if it comes naturally to me, if I don't have to drag myself to come back to it the next day or tomorrow, then I found something that at least to a certain degree comes naturally to me. And then I try to double down on it. I try to do more of those things. And for everyone there is something. And if you don't know what it is, You have to find what it is. It doesn't, yeah, maybe to a certain degree, at some point it will come to you, but if it doesn't come to you in this moment, you have to go out there and actively try to find something. And you can only find something by just trying as much as possible. That is at least what I'm trying to do. And I have to really admit that there are a lot of things that I enjoy a lot more than I thought I would enjoy by simply going out there and trying to do it. Don't know what it is. Writing, making these videos, for example, very good example. I didn't know if I would enjoy it when I started a year ago, but now I have no problem at all doing it every week or making a video every week, because simply I do enjoy it. To a certain degree, I do enjoy it. So it is not a fight for me. And yes, making these videos, sitting here, still is sometimes hard for me to do, but it isn't. I don't have to drag myself to sit here on this chair and try to record something. But I only found out by the fact that at some point I just started doing that, and again, I didn't have to fight myself to do so. So just try to be open enough and not directly say that something is something that isn't for you. Just go out and at least try to do it for a day. If someone asks you to come somewhere with him or to do something with him, just do it. Just go out there, just try it. There's basically nothing to lose, and there's only something to gain. And especially fighting yourself, dragging yourself, putting a lot of time and effort into trying to do something of which you think that you want to do, or other people tell you to do, or the world is telling you to do, but it doesn't come naturally to you, and it just doesn't work for you. I cannot see any reason to do it for any longer. I cannot find any good reasons to do so. Just quit it, find something else, and keep trying until you find something that comes naturally to you and that does fit you, because that will give you a lot of joy and it will just make everything a lot simpler. And now there are also people who, for example, tell me that they like to do things, but they cannot pay the bills with it. But if you really, really, really love doing it from the deepest of your heart, there you will absolutely find a way to make any kind of money with it, if money is the goal. I can understand everybody has to pay their bills and has to eat, but if you really enjoy doing it, there is always a way to make it work. And that is at least how I think about it. That's how I look at it. That's how I try to live my life at this point. Let us know about yours if you have any questions. Share them in the comments. And for now, thank you again very much for listening.